Hey, how's it going? So today I'm going to have a look on the Pickles website in Australia and see what we can find. So I'm based in Western Australia, so this is where I'm going to have a look. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to look for salvage cars. So I'm going to go to salvage there, and then I'm going to go to refine. I'm going to put it in Western Australia and Perth, Bibra Lake, because that's Bibra Lake is where the place is. And then I'm going to look for cars between, I'd say 2012 to 2021. That's a pretty good range. Don't anything really older than that. Because what you'll find is when you get cars that are older, if they've been in the damage, they won't get, they might not be insured or something, and they won't get the repairable write-off status on it. And if they put the WOVA non-applicable, I've seen cars that have been really badly damaged that look like they're actually a statutory write-off, but they've got the WOVA NA on them. So you just don't know what you're getting, really. And sometimes they're not even damaged, but it could be like an engine problem or something, and there's no report on them. So you just don't know what you're getting. The statutory write-off, obviously, you don't want unless you're going to part them out, because they can't go back on the road when they're that. So, okay, so there's Pickles Live. It's saying that there's 48 vehicles. But I'm going to take the kilometers, make the maximum. So that goes from 48 down to 28 vehicles. So I'm going to sort it by title, A to Z. Now there's a nice orange Audi there that looks all right, 2021. But that back end looks like it's had a hit front and back. It's just too much. Too far gone. The whole bumper, the headlights gone, the fender, and then you got the back end as well. That's quite a badly damaged panel. I'd wonder if that hasn't affected this part of the C pillar, or D, I think it's called. That might be the C pillar. Yeah, that's quite badly damaged. I wouldn't touch that with a barge pole. I have actually looked through some of these before the other day. Nothing really much has come on. There's not really much available at the moment. So, but there's a 2016 Honda HR-V, which I'd saved. You can see the green tick. It means I've saved it. Let's look at the damage details. It says impact damaged vehicle. It's a repairable write-off. It's got the impact on the incident time. Now, if I look at the images, I'll find the VIN number, wherever it is. Let me have a look. There's a VIN number. So if I go onto PPSR website, so it's ppsr.gov.au, but it's definitely a government website. And you can do like a car search for $2, and you put that VIN number in, and it'll tell you that it's obviously a repairable write-off, but it will give you what it was written off for. So it could be like front damage, side damage, panel damage, light panel damage, heavy damage, water, anything like that, engine mechanical damage. So it's really good to do that before you bid on it, because it's only $2 and it's definitely worth doing it. So let's have a look at this car anyway. I'm going to make the pictures a bit bigger. That seems all okay. And it says it's an impact damaged vehicle. So there's the damage there. So it looks like the headlight's in order. It might have, oh no, it's broken at the corner there. Bumper's damaged. It's very scraped. You might get away with. It might clean up, that does, but it definitely needs a guard or a fender. And it depends what the wheel is like as well. So the wheel might have got a hit, and it might have. But you can see that on the report. It might say mechanical damage or suspension damage. Usually just the strut usually takes it, or the control arm, just to get the strut bends or the control arm bends, and you can just replace them. They're pretty. It's not as if the wheel's hanging off. So that's not a bad little vehicle, really. There's a better picture of it, so you can see the guard is definitely gone. And that bumper, that'll probably click back in, but there's that trim's missing as well. So sometimes when these have an accident, if they've been in the road, they pick the stuff up and put it like that. There's the trim. That's the trim that's missing, and then that's the wheel arch liner from inside the So it's all there. You can just, and even if it's cracked, you can sort of weld them together with them little welding pins that you can get off Amazon and things like that. Yeah, engine seems alright. I don't know though, but the thing is, what's the mileage on it? Kilometres, 161,000. The interior looks nice, clean. Looks like it was a good clean car. This is the good thing about repairable write-offs, and especially when they've got damage like this, is they were obviously a good running car before they had the damage, before they had the accident. So it was an everyday good running car, good kilometres on it, and it was running fine. Obviously it had to be running fine because it was obviously on the road when it had this damage, unless it was parked up on the side of the road and someone's hit it, but usually not the case. I'll have a look at that. What else is there? Nah, I don't like anything where the whole front is missing. It's just a pain. So if there's no bumper, I've got to acquire a bumper. And you usually want something like that that's got damage on one side. Because when you take the bumper off, obviously to do the work, you can see how things are connected on this side, on the good side. So you can basically then go and see how it's, what position brackets are in and things like that. So there's a Hyundai i30 there, which I'm not too sure. Low kilometres, 123,000 kilometres. But they don't look anything special, really, do they? It doesn't really excite me. That's a hell of a hit. That's gonna take some panel beating. It's bent there. Can you see that? That's like structural. There's probably a gap in there that's not meant to be there, and that's bent. That should have been like a statutory write-off. That will never ever be straight. That's had a hell of a hit and never be straight. Doesn't matter how you knock it out, it'll never be right. It's got that twist in it. So even you put it on a jig or something. What's this? A Kia. That it's quite a nice colour actually. I had a 2005 Ford Mustang GT in that colour, exactly that colour. It looked amazing. Basically, it looks like it's caught the fender there. It definitely has because it's pushed it out a bit. And then it just scrapes down the doors. That can be the interior door panels can be taken out and they can be pushed out, and you just buff it and clean it up the best you can. But that is not bad at all. Very basic inside. Look at that little screen. They probably had models though where the screen was bigger. Anyway, what else is there? 222,000 kilometres. All cloth interior, well half vinyl, half cloth. Keys with it. Another thing that's important to do is make sure the key is with it. They always have, if there's a key with it, it'll always be on the picture, one of the pictures. So I'm going to save that because that's on the Wednesday, so that's this Wednesday coming. So if I don't get anything on the Monday, I can always get something on the Wednesday. I just want to have a look at this. Another thing I want to have a look at. You see the wheel is, first thing you look at is where the steering wheel position is, obviously. So it's we don't know if that's all the way round or right, or maybe it is. Maybe it's right round. Okay, so the wheel is turned, is coming out on the right hand side now. If the other one's straight, it means it's hit, but it hasn't. It's just the way it's been parked. The wheels are just turned, so that's fine. Okay, that's what's next. Mazda CX-5 2013. Repairable write-off. Impact damage. What's the mileage on it? 184. Again, it's not too bad, I suppose. It looks like it's got a dent there, and there's a dent there, but I'm not too sure if that's what they've written it off for. Because if it was that bad, if it was opposed to something, that grille would be broken, or that badge would be anyway. So seems all right. Be interesting to see what the PPSR report says. Okay, so there's damage in the back on the tailgate. It looks like it's in. You could get one of these tailgates. You just got to hope that it hasn't pushed that frame in where the lock is on, where the catch is on. It hasn't pushed that in. It's just, that's a risk you got to take. Oh no, yeah, I can see the pictures. Oh, why is that zoom in the way? So it looks all right. Because if that was like pushed in quite badly, all that plastic trim would have like unclipped itself and popped off, and the seal would be gone. And yeah, it's not too. Yeah, it seems all right. It seems decent. So, and there's no airbags that's gone off. You got to check as well if it's had a little bit of a knock. It might have airbags might have gone off. I can't understand why people put seat covers on. Just rubbish. But anyway, so I'd have to go and see what they go for sale for on like Gumtree and car sales, and see what the price of the lowest one is around that age and around that kilometers, and then put it probably a couple of $1,000 cheaper, so you know you're definitely going to get a sale. And then we'll sort of work backwards, really, work out how much it's going to cost to repair, how much all the inspections are and getting it registered, and then what the fees are going to be and what you want to bid up to. So, and then you've got that margin then. So, I'm not too sure. That's another CX-5, but it's a 2018. That looks like really low. I thought they were like meant to be an SUV. Oh no, that's had a bit of a whack. It's caught and really took the wheel off, like rip it off. The thing is, the trouble with that, if I had a proper yard, and a forklift there, the truck could just pick it up from there and bring it to me, and I could just get a forklift under it and take it into a workshop or whatever, get it straight into a hoist, and then lift it up, and then there you go. You start taking stuff off, you start working on it straight away. But because I'm at home, how are they going to drive that from the road onto my driveway into the garage? There's no way. It's impossible. So can't do it. There's a Mercedes A-Class which I'm not really interested in. There's this is pretty good. It's an AMG, a C43 AMG, but the front's collapsed there, so it looks like it's had a hit, and that wheels took it as well. You can see the bend in the rim, so it's hit that and hit that. And that suspension's really low. It looks like it might have collapsed it from the impact. See, the other side's the same. I don't know what's happened there. Why is that damage there? It's weird. V8 bi-turbo. Oh, wow. The back. Wow. Oh, that's well gone. That's not just the front. Wow. Yeah, no way you're getting that. No wonder it's in there. You're not fixing that in a hurry. No, I'm not interested in the minis. That Pajero, I'm not really. Oh, yeah, that's all gone on that damage, that side. Not interested. The airbag's gone off that. You can see it in the window. Another one. I don't know what it is. Just don't wow me. I'd seen this Nissan Patrol, which seemed okay, but it's had a hit. Oh yeah, this is right. I remember looking at this. It's had a hit there on the wheel arch, and the door's a bit damaged, and that wheel is bent back. If we have a look from there, you can see the wheel is bent back, especially if you look down on this angle. It's way out. And then when I looked on the interior, on that left side, all the airbags gone off, all the curtain airbags have gone off. So it's yeah, you got to replace all that headlining then. And the airbags themselves, it's a job. Airbags is something I've not done. Camry, but well badly damaged. This Toyota Corolla seemed alright. Impact damage again, but I can't see any. Oh yes, it can. I don't know if they've just written it off for this. They must have done. But it's hit there. So maybe the wheel's gone. Maybe there's something. Maybe it's damaged the wheel and damaged the suspension. Maybe that's knocked back. Don't know. Fender's gone, which is not. There's not the B pillar isn't, but is the A pillar. I mean, is further back than that, so that wouldn't. And then the doors got a bit of damage in it. It's actually deeper than it looks on that other picture. Yeah, that actually looks a bit deeper. Be one of those you think it's all right, and then you'd open the door and then you'd realise that it's quite badly damaged. See, this is the passenger side. I'm going to see if I can... Yeah, you can't see really anything. And then there's a Prado there. And that's had a bit of a hit. Needs a bumper and all that. Don't know what's behind all this. What's behind that car? Oh, I was wondering what's behind it, but it was just another car with the bumper off. Okay, so let's have a look at my watch list. It says I got 6 items, but one I'd won in the past, and it's not available. So that Corolla with that A pillar. I don't know if the A pillar is damaged, but it's very close to it. That CRV, that HRV is good. Oh, I didn't look at this Tuscan. Where was that? And that looks good. That's CX5, and then also the Kia Optima. But this Tuscan. Oh, I've seen this. I know where this is. This is in Esperance, which is right down the south of Western Australia. So if I won that, I'd have to get it delivered up here. It'd have to be cheap. It'd have to be really, really cheap. But there might be just people down there bidding on it, so it might go up a bit more. But it's had a bit of a it's had a hit hole on that side. That's been hit. That's hit, and it's a bit damaged really. But yeah, that's pretty much it really. That's it for the watch list. So if I do bid on any and I do win any, I'll do a video about it, and that's pretty much it. So let's go back to the main screen. Okay, that's it. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.